You're watching F5. We are at SecTor 2023 in Toronto, Canada. My name is Boo, Community Evangelist with the F5 DevCentral team, and I am joined by Brian McKenry. Brian, can I get you to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brian McKenry. I am the Vice President of Product Management for all of F5's web app and API security solutions.
Awesome. Well, great to have you at SecTor. Welcome to Canada, by the way. We're going to get into a little bit of that because we have some Canadian things that we're going to get into here. But you actually just gave a talk over in Business Hall B about APIs. Maybe you can give us a little summary on what you chatted about.
Well, APIs are everywhere. They're driving businesses, they're driving how all our applications behave, and it's more important than ever to have the specialized tools you need to secure them. And one of the important things you need to have, along with API fluency and all that stuff, is AI and ML. And because APIs are by their nature very complex, very risky, and they're moving very fast, proliferating very quickly. Keeping pace with that requires more than just what we could do manually as humans. So that's where artificial intelligence, machine learning really help us out.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what's not going to help you out right now is we're going to do a bit of trivia. And with the trivia, there's some consequences to it. So part of the consequences is we have, first of all, we have some Ritz crackers here, and a couple of them are doused already in hot sauce. And so we've got Pepper North, Artisan Foods, Clean Heat, Black Cherry Reaper. This is, I don't find a Scoville rating on this, but this is an 8 out of 10. We've both had a sniff of this. It is, it's good. It kind of cleared my nostrils a bit. As folks might be able to tell, I'm a little bit congested, and that helps it a little bit. That is if Brian gets the trivia answer wrong. And then we have, for the uninitiated, we have Timbits here. So if you come to Canada, and there's also locations around the world, but you'll find Tim Hortons everywhere in Canada. And our version of donut holes is called Timbits. And so Brian has some Timbits in case he actually gets some of these questions right. Brian, you've been at F5 for how long now?
It'll be 16 years in March.
Okay, cool. Brian is well known as a collector of random information, I believe.
Yep, bottomless well of useless information, yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to tie useless information, potentially useless information, together with F5 knowledge as well. So let's get into it. First question, Brian. You might be familiar with this one. F5 has employed machine learning. Sorry, we're going to go back and forth between F5 related questions and Canadian related questions, totally Canadian related questions. F5 has employed machine learning in our products for a long time. You know this. In fact, it was used in our security products from very early days, specifically in our ASM product, the Web Application Firewall, in a feature called Policy Builder. That's not the question. It was introduced in version 9.4. That's also not the question. The year this was introduced was 2006, because that's not the question. The question is, coincidentally, Canada swore in a new prime minister in 2006. What was their name?
I have no idea.
The answer is Stephen Harper. So, Brian, unfortunately, you got that wrong.
There we go. my lack of Canadian patriotism is showing.
It was a random fact.
Yeah.
How's it looking?
Sweet.
All right.
I can see that becoming a problem with repeated events. Yeah.
We have an alternative. If we do need to scale down, we have Pepper North again.
No going back now.
This is a 6 out of 10, but Brian wants us to throw this out, so we won't even keep this on the table anymore. All right, let's get into some Toronto trivia, actually. So we're in SecTor. This is in Toronto. We're at the Metro Toronto Convention Center. Which NHL team plays its home games in Toronto and is known as the Original Six team?
That would be the Toronto Maple Leafs.
All right, that is correct. Help yourself to a donut hole or Timbit.
Well, this is what's known in the U.S. as a Dunkin' Donuts munchkin. So donut holes are not Timbits; they're munchkins.
Wow. Okay, that's I like that one actually. A munchie. It's pretty good. Okay, I'll give you a second to digest that. Actually, no. This question is a little bit lengthy.
All right. Hit me.
After battling DDoS attacks, using our big IP products, F5 went on to make an acquisition of defense.net, that's not the question, which was turned into the basis of our Silverline offering. This offering grew at a rapid pace and validated the market for eventually evolving to our fast-growing F5 distributed cloud as a platform for our WAF as a service, anti-DDoS, bot and risk management, multi-cloud networking, a Kubernetes platform, and more. This is an amazing platform. Like, you could do everything in here. As I'm reading this, I'm just realizing. Going back to defense.net though, it was originally founded by Barrett Lyon. You know that. Barrett Lyon is also well known in the industry for other projects and companies such as Prolexic, BitGravity, and the Op Project, as well as being the subject of a book, Fatal System Error. That's not the question. Can you tell me Barrett's birthday? You can guess within about 5 days or so.
His birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know. December 1st.
That's not even close. It was March 18th, 1978. So unfortunately got that one wrong. Do you want to stick with the Black Cherry Reaper?
Off we go. There's still some heat lingering, so I'll just point that out.
Woo! Yeah. We're digging up the random facts, but unfortunately they're going a bit sideways here. Okay.
You're really burying the lead on these. It's really annoying.
Don't worry, we only have a couple more left. Okay. Which famous Canadian musician and rapper is banned from Maple Leafs games because every time he goes, there seems to be a curse and the Maple Leafs lose every single time?
The only Canadian rapper I know is Drake.
It is Drake. Help yourself to a munchie. All right, we're almost through. We've got 2 more questions left. I'll give you the choice. Do you want to go with Toronto sports trivia, or do you want to go with F5 trivia first?
Let's bring it back to F5 trivia.
Okay. This one is F5's Distributed Cloud Network Connect enables organizations to tie together their hybrid cloud environment and build a true multi-cloud networking. Some of the integrations it supports are with AWS, Azure, and GCP. GCP is similar sounding to the band called ICP, Insane Clown Posse. I don't know if you're familiar, Brian.
Somewhat.
Okay. ICP was formed in Detroit in 1989 and known for its hardcore rap, hip-hop, and elaborate live performances. It has 2 current members and 4 previous members. Name any 4 of these members.
I got nothing.
Unfortunately, I don't even have the answer here because I didn't expect Brian to get that one. So Brian, we'll let you select how much hot sauce you want to finish off. Well, assuming this is the last time, you might get the Canadian sports one. It's going big on this one, actually. I don't know if that's...
A little too generous there, but I'll take it like a man.
Yeah, that's a really, really good hot sauce.
Yeah, you guys are next, too. We have a few questions for you guys, too.
What?
There's lots of crackers here. Okay, one more question.
That's a lot hotter.
Yeah. Okay. Which year? Oh, you probably know this. Okay, I'll still ask it. Which year did the Toronto Raptors win their first NBA championship?
Oh God, it's I'm gonna say it was 2021.
Close. 2019. So, Brian gets to have another Ritz cracker with hot sauce.
No rest for the weary.
Let's give it up for Brian.
My nose is running.
Thank you, Brian, for being a great sport. I'll be honest with you. We set you up on this one.
Yeah, you did. It was an ambush. I thought I had a chance. I did not.
But that doesn't mean other people should be hesitant to sign up for this. And so at future events, we might be tapping you to do some trivia with us. And we might be kinder. I don't know. We'll see in other ways. Thanks, Brian, for jumping along with us. How have you liked SecTor so far, by the way?
It's amazingly busy. A lot of great talks, especially the ones that I didn't do. They're even better than mine. Great conference. I encourage you to, if you're on the East Coast and you never were able to make it to Black Hat or DEF CON, make it to SecTor. It's a great conference.
Totally agree. Awesome vibe here. Really big conference for like this, this area, like 4,000 or 5,000 people. So pretty cool. So. Thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, click like on this video, hit subscribe if you want to potentially see more of Brian eating hot sauce in the future. Otherwise, thank you very much for checking out these videos. Follow along on social media, and otherwise we will see you on the next one. Bye now.